So I've had a few of you request me to make a video about the setup on my jet ski, and just finished cleaning it up after a fishing trip, so I thought it's a good time to do that video now. It's a 2019 Yamaha Waverunner FXHO. It's not the cruiser model. The cruiser model has more rigid seats that lock you into the seat more, and they have cleats on the gunnels as well. So I prefer the flatter seat because you can slide back and forward easier, but it's personal preference. It's got a 1800cc 4-cylinder engine, non-supercharged. You get slightly better gas mileage and a bit better reliability as well without having the supercharger there. So for the fishing kit, I've got a stainless steel rack from Manta Marine with IceyTek chilli bin, and that has fully adjustable rod holders, 2 on the sides and 3 on the back. I chose to have all vertical rod holders because I just like my rods being vertical for travelling, and I've just cable tied a knife onto there just in case you ever need a knife for whatever reason. So this chilli bin is a 70 litre bin with the split lid, so you can lift one side of the lid up, chuck your fish in without having to open the other side. But that's the chilli bin. This is just a tackle tray that I made myself. You can find these on my website. Just keep stuff in there basically without losing it in the ice down in the bottom. So you can put your tackle in there, or your lunch, or anything really. So that's the chilli bin. There's plenty of room in there, 70 litres. So even if you got 2 people fishing, you can go out and get your limit and still have enough room for your catch. And they're really good quality chilli bins as well. And the chilli bin is removable from the frame, so when you get home you can just lift it out of the frame and lift the whole lot around the back of your house, or take it wherever you want. So for early morning missions before the sun comes up, I've got the red and green Nav Lights, and they are just on a simple waterproof switch up here, nice and easy to use. And up here we have my custom made GC Jetski Fishing FX series mount, and with the left hand rod holders on the side there, they bolt onto any FX series ski 2019 upwards. And they also have another attachment with the fish finder base, so you can bolt on any sort of fish finder you want. This is a Lowrance HDS Live 12, and you can see from the driver's position that the full Yamaha touchscreen dash is completely in your view. A lot of people mount fish finders where the fish finder screen comes half over the dash. It's just not ideal. I don't know why you'd want to cover up half the dash, because it's got a lot of useful information on there, but some people seem to do it, but that's their choice. So the HDS Live has got the active imaging 3-in-1 transducer, so you've got traditional 2D sonar, downscan imaging and side scan imaging, and it also has the GPS charts for navigation as well. On the back of the sounder I have my custom GC Jetski Fishing splash guard on there, just to prevent water getting forced into the plugs or any of the sensitive parts of the unit. And the active imaging 3-in-1 transducer is mounted underneath the ski on the ride plate. I found it's just the best place to put a transducer for the best performance basically. It's outside the hull of the ski, so you get full transmitting power, and it also gives you the optimum side scan view as well, because it's directly under the ski, so there's no wash from the jet pump getting in the way of your transducer or anything. And it's nice and central, so you can even picture out both sides. You get good readings up to usually around 70 kilometers an hour on the plane, which is roughly 30-35 knots. And another addition to the handlebars that I've made are the wind deflectors. So they're another bolt-on item for the 2019 FX series skis. And basically you've got your hand here, and this will shield it from any wind when you're riding. It's really handy for those cold winter mornings. That'll keep the wind chill off your hands. It's nice and unintrusive as well. You still got full access out here. And like I mentioned before, I've got the GC Jetski Fishing left-hand rod holders bolted on there onto the base mount, and that's all nice and solid. So on the back of the ski, this is another recent addition that I've put on there. This will be for sale soon on my website as well. Basically they bolt onto the rear of the ski, just 2 bolts. You don't have to cut or drill anything, and they give you 2 horizontal rod holders on about a 45-degree angle, 1 out each side, and 2 vertical rod holders as well, and that still enables you to access the factory Yamaha flush hatch on the back. So under the rear seat we have some more removable storage there. That whole bin comes out like that, and it has got a watertight seal on it, but basically I just keep that full of my fishing stuff. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, but you get the idea. And in the glove box I just keep all my small items, my phone, my wallet, my keys. Just keep a small towel in there, hat, sunscreen, binoculars, just stuff like that, general items that you don't want to lose. And I also have a fixed VHF in here, and you'll notice that there's actually no aerial on my ski at the moment, and that's because I haven't been using it for real offshore use. That's a full powered 25-watt radio, so when summer comes, which summer is almost here, I'll be installing the aerial right there onto my GC Jetski Fishing mount. That'll be a good solid base for the aerial to be mounted, and when I start going offshore for game fish, I'll install the aerial, and that'll give me a bit more of a safety buffer with communications. Because I have a lot of electronics on the ski, I've opted to install a twin battery setup from Kiwi Jetski. 2 Motorbat 21 amp hour batteries wired in parallel, so they can never go flat, and they're both constantly being charged and both constantly being used. This is the most practical setup for a twin battery setup on a jet ski. I also take a hand-held VHF with me in my life jacket, and also a PLB as well. Up the front of the jet ski, under this hatch, we just have more storage. I keep first aid kit, rope, jump starter, that's my drone. There's another bag full of jigs and tackle, and this is an anchor, and that's a Cooper anchor. You don't want to keep any traditional steel sort of anchors up the front here, because they'll jump around in this locker and they'll just beat your ski up and you'll end up damaging it. But these Cooper anchors are made of plastic and they're really lightweight, so they're a lot less likely to do damage when you're storing them inside your ski. So on the Yamaha dashboard we've also got access to a lot of different things. Obviously your speed and that, but you've got voltage, your fuel usage. So on the trip today I used 16.2 litres, and these have a 7 litre fuel tank, so you know exactly how much is left. And they've got general other features like ride control and that sort of thing. But you've got everything from cruise control and trim adjustment and all sorts of features in there. So yeah, that's about it for a bit of a rundown of my current jet ski in 2019. Really happy with it at the moment. It's performing flawlessly. So for anyone looking at a new Yamaha jet ski for fishing, I highly recommend it.